back here for the top of the third between this special exhibition game between the North Platte Plainsmen and the U.S. Military All-Stars. I am joined by Giancarlo Servin, righty out of Texas A&M Kingsville. Carlo, first off, this has got to be pretty entertaining for you watching this one in the dugout, seeing your coach out there behind the plate taking some hacks. How has this experience been so far for you watching this?
Yeah, it is. They're pretty excited right now, I could tell. So this is, they probably haven't done this in a couple years, so they probably feel like little kids right now.
As we did get a pitching change, Jalen Ruffin will take the place of Carson Leiden on the mound. Jalen Ruffin, the right-hander of Northeastern Junior College, a first pitch strike from Jalen Ruffin. So, Carlo, I got to ask, especially with this being your last couple games with the Plainsmen coming up this weekend, just how has your experience in North Platte been so far this summer?
It's been really good. The talent, you know, obviously a lot of young talent that has been being played here in this league, and it's been pretty cool to be here for this past month, really, and being able to share the field with some of these guys.
The 0-2 is fouled off by Paul Mitchell. Mitchell leading things off here in the top of the third for the U.S. Military All-Stars. He's from the Marines, and his call sign is Marine. He's the 9-hitter for the Military All-Stars here tonight. Ruffin kicks and deals the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2, that one will miss a little high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. How do you think Ruffin's been feeling? I got to imagine he's pretty excited to be there.
Oh, yeah, he probably is. All these position guys have been waiting for this game, I bet you.
As the 1-2 from Jalen Ruffin, that one again will miss high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now I got to ask for you, you know, you're working with 2 coaches that you're very familiar with Coach Sandoz and Coach Kelly. So how has it been transitioning from down in Texas to up here in North Platte with basically your same coaches?
I mean, it hasn't really been a big transition. You know, they know me, and they know what I can do, and it's been, I mean, we've been together for, I've been with Coach Sandoz for more than 3 years now, and I mean, being with Kelly these past 6 months, 7 months, it's been like we've been together for more than a year, but it's definitely been an easy transition coming over here to Nebraska.
3 balls and 2 strikes now from Jalen Ruffin to Paul Mitchell. Looks like Mitchell needed to get a new bat. I got to imagine, too, just with how special tonight is, and with the U.S. Military All-Stars coming tonight, this is all going to a great cause. I just got to imagine you got to feel great just getting to host this kind of event here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is pretty nice. I've never really been a part of something like this, so to be a part of something like this is pretty good.
So there's a leadoff walk as that 3-2 skipped in the dirt, so it's a leadoff walk to Paul Mitchell. So now it's back to the top of the order with Brian Harrison, the second baseman. Right-hander struck out in his first appearance back in the first as Jalen Ruffin comes ready with the first pitch to Harrison. He kicks and deals. That one will miss down low. 1 ball and no strikes. The count will start now for you, Giancarlo. You had a fantastic season with Texas A&M Kingsville this year. You were named an All-American, and now you come up here to North Platte. You've been killing the ball here as well. Just what's been leading to your success on the field?
Just trying to see pitches up in the zone and stick to my approach and not try to hit the ball, you know, in the air. Trying to stick to line drives up the middle and just not missing my pitches really. And these guys have been doing a really good job of putting runners on and scoring position for me when I come up, so that's been pretty easy to do as well.
It's 1 ball and 1 strike. The count starts from Jalen Ruffin to Brian Harrison. And for you, Giancarlo, you know, you've been here, you know, a good amount of less games as some of those other batters throughout the Independence League, but you're right there in, you know, top of the statistical categories. I know you've been absolutely killing the ball this year. You've knocked in 25 plus now RBIs on the season. So just what does this summer mean for you to get to come up, just get some more ABs, and, you know, just get ready for your future?
Well, I've obviously had the pleasure of JM being my coach back in Kingsville, and he gave me the opportunity to come put the wood bat back in my hands and get ready for what's to come next. And I'm happy he gave me the chance to come up here, and I've been forever grateful.
Now we got a mound visit here, but it's not from the normal coaches you see. It's Angel De La Cruz. What do you think De La Cruz is going to be telling Ruffin here on the mound after 2 straight walks?
Well, probably just to slow it down. Maybe just throw a strike in the middle. You know, usually we're used to watching our pitchers go to work, and it's easy to just say, hey, throw strikes, man. But now it's the other way around. So
now I got to ask you about your teammates, because that's one thing that everybody on the team that we've talked to has been so adamant about. Is just that no matter who comes in, the team is so close, and they have gotten so close so quickly. So just what can you talk about that, about how close you guys have gotten and how much this team means to you?
Well, it's a lot of young guys, just getting out of their first years of college, and it's baseball, man. We all love this game, and we come out here to have fun. So it didn't take us very long to get used to each other as teammates and get to know each other. So we've been playing well so far this season.
Mound meeting with Angel De La Cruz. It looks like the substitute coach here with both Kelly and Sandoz playing today, and man, Coach Sandy looked good on the mound today.
He did. I was fortunate enough to play with Sandy my sophomore year of college, so he was pretty fun to watch.
Played at 3 colleges, Sandy did, with Navarro, my school, UNK, and then got to play with you at Texas A&M Kingsville. No balls and 1 strike. The count starts to Cole Weaver as Ruffin kicks and deals the 0-1. That one is lined into right field. It'll get through for a base hit, and nobody will advance any further, so now the bases will be loaded. So Ruffin in a little bit of trouble here. So he comes in place of Carson Leiden. Again, both Sandoz and Leiden pitched 1 inning, no runs. Leiden gave up 2 hits with 1 strikeout for Sandy, no hits and 2 strikeouts. Wanted to talk about your start in baseball and how you've progressed through baseball throughout the years. So just want you to be able to tell the fans, how you got your start in baseball and how you are where you are here today.
Let's see how this plays out. Here we go.
Hey, that's a heads-up play by Micah Ford over at third, getting the force out at home.
I look natural over there. You say again?
Just talk about your start in baseball and how you've gotten to where you are here today.
Well, obviously I started at a very young age, and I was fortunate enough to have my dad coach me throughout, my youth years, and he did a pretty good job, leading up to high school, and I had to play with a couple good teammates of mine who are playing pro ball now, and had a good coach in high school as well. So was fortunate enough to get an offer from Kingsville, and I don't regret it. It was one of the best years of my life, and I had a fun year this past year and finished off with a bang. So I'm really happy.
No balls and 2 strikes. Jalen Ruffin to Bryce Weidman. Again, the base is loaded. Now 1 gone here in the top of the 3rd after that grounder to 3rd that Ford got the force out at home. That one is going to be lined into left field. It'll just get down foul territory. So count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. Now I got to ask, did Coach Kelly have to do a little convincing to get you up here to North Platte? Because this Nebraska in the middle of nowhere, how did he convince you to come up and play in this new league, again, in the middle of nowhere in Nebraska?
Well, he didn't have to do much, to be honest with you. I wanted to come, see what this was all about, and he gave me the opportunity, and we ran with it.
As that one is grounded to the shortstop or to third baseman Micah Ford. He throws it to J.M. Kelly. It gets past him, so 2-run score for the U.S. Military All-Stars. And they have now cut this lead to 3-2 here in the top of the 3rd. So you mentioned only a weekend left for you to go playing the Hastings Sodbusters 4 times. Just what are your goals to finish out this summer with the Plainsmen? Only a couple games, like I said, left to go for you.
Just finish off strong, win these last 4 games, and that. Come on, get there, Brock.
As that one is lined into right, a nice jumping catch by Brock Hendricks. Tagging and scoring is Sean Garcia. As that was a double play as they caught him. So that'll end off the inning. But they tie it up here at the top of the 3rd. They tie it at 3. And Giancarlo would like to thank you for stopping by in the top of the 3rd. We'll step aside. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's North Platte Plainsmen Baseball on the Plainsmen Radio Network and our YouTube channel.